flour pala. You want to start with that much flour initially. On a normal basis, it's about 200 to 250 grams or grams of flour per egg. Per egg, yun ang ginagawa. So for this, ganun din, we'll get our salt first. This is just plain all-purpose flour. So this is your salt, konti lang, just a pinch of salt for flavor. Yeah. Then you want to use your spoon, make sure you mix it together para mahalo lang siya. With pasta, ganun din, it's actually easier to start with something a little bit wet.
Yung flour sifted na 200 grams or hindi siya?
Sifted siya. Sifted na. Na-sift na siya kanina ni Kuya Jojo. And then what you want to do is you want to make a well in the middle. You can always do this. You can always do this on the table, pero makalat. Makalat siya. And ayoko na makalat. So, make a well in the middle. Some people use a fork. Ako, I like to use both fork and spoon. Kasi the fork is easier later on when you start to incorporate the flour. But at this stage, mas madaling gamitin yung spoon kasi para siyang bulldozer. Natutulak niya yung flour sa side. Diba? So yung mga nakapagtrabaho sa construction, tulad ni Daddy Zeus, madaling gawin to.
Chef.
Uy, naka pala. Then you add your egg inside. Tama ba ako? 1 egg? Tama?
Yes. Two.
2 eggs.
2 eggs beaten.
2 eggs beaten sa loob. Sa 200 grams. Ang dami, no? Pakibasa. Number 1.
Mount the flour on the work surface or large mixing bowl. Make a well in center and add eggs, oil, and salt. Do not add all the flour at once. Reserve about 50 grams and adjust as you go.
Okay, so ang ginawa natin dito, nag-adjust ng kagad tayo. So imbis na bigyan ko kayo ng 200 grams right off from the very beginning, nag-minus na tayo. This is 150 already. And then we add our, how many eggs?
2 eggs.
2 eggs. 2 eggs. So we'll crack 2 eggs here on the side. Never crack straight into what you're doing, So always crack on a bowl. Bakit natin ginagawa to? Kasi if we crack straight on, baka naman, siya, bugok. Kung bugok, talo ka na. Tama? So always crack away. And then, for this, ang gagawin natin, di ba? If you read the instructions for our colored pasta in the bottom, nakalagay? Green.
Blanch 75 grams of
Mhm.
spinach, parsley, and other leafy greens.
Mhm.
And puree in a blender with the eggs until smooth.
Okay, so ito, lalagay naman natin yung ating egg. So lalagay ko muna to kasi na-crack na natin siya. You want to beat it a little bit. At least for the blender, ha. For our pasta, hindi ako nagbi-beat ng eggs. So, lagyan ko lang ng konting oil. Gano'ng kalaming oil nakalagay? 5 ml. It's about 5 ml. Perfect oil. Okay. Then blend. Until smooth.
Higipit na po.
I'll put the 2 eggs in, like so. Then for this one, ganun din. I'll put this in here. But not all of it, because I know it's too much. And then, you want to put those two together.
Hindi. Asin lang.
Okay, ito may oil na. Ito wala pa, di ba? So you wanna put a little bit of oil here. Yeah. And once it's done, now we put everything together. So we can use fork. Saan mo gusto? Kaliwa, kanan. Sige. Okay, so to get things started, what you want to do is you want to pierce the eggs. Diba? And then beat it on the well, inside ng well. Tapos you put everything together slowly. Yeah, so you're slowly incorporating the flour into your mixture. Ayan o, tignan nyo.
Sir, paano mangyari kung binigla mo ito?
Mas mahirapan siya eh. Mas mahirapan siya to hydrate the flour. So kailangan to dahan-dahan. So baka mangyari, tama si Sans, kung bububo, mas mahirapan kang mag-knead. So dahan-dahan lang. So if you were to do this on your work surface, kakalat ito. Sakit sa ulo. No? Yes.
Pwede bang ipalit yung olive oil sa water?
Traditionally, we use olive oil talaga. Water doesn't give that much pliability. So water, ang olive oil talaga ginagamit. Or any kind of oil, usually. But since Italiano siya, they prefer using olive oil. Yan. Continue lang hanggang it becomes a dough.
Parang gano'n. Parang nag-ano ng semento siya.
Siya na yung binibig, di ba?
Huwag ganun, baka maon siya may.
This one's a little bit easier to work with. Kasi pwede mo siyang haluin.
Ang dami.
Perfect na bukas.
Hindi naman perfect. Para din. Pag na-incorporate mo na siya, magbububo siya parang ganito. Ayan. Ayan. It's starting to pick up all those loose pieces of flour. The last bit of flour remaining. Yeah. And then you can just go and use your hands. Pwede ng kamay. Make it into a ball.
Ilan pwede na natin. Opo. Ha?
Okay din pala tayo dito. Yan. Dito ka naman. Pala tayo. Mukha siyang dry ngayon, pero later you'll see it'll pick up by itself. Ano yan eh. Oo. Gusto mo ng ganyan, you want that eh. Because it's still very wet inside. So as you're kneading it, you're going to be able to release some of the trapped moisture. No? Let me just wash my hands quickly.
Kasi kailangan.
Pwede mo na siyang tanggalin from the bowl. Pag nakita mong hindi na siya masyadong... Kasi as you knead it, lalabas pa yung moisture niya eh. Lalabas pa yung moisture. Oh, lalabas pa. Di ba mabasa pa yung kamay mo? So as you knead it, babasa pa siya. And then what's happening is you're going to be able to hydrate all of the flour. Di ba? And then at this point, you're developing the glutens and all of that. And what you want to do after a few minutes of kneading, maximum ilan? Can you read your... Can you read your recipe?
15 minutes.
At least 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
50 minutes.
Ang dami nang kumukontra sa akin ngayon. Mga napapansin ko lang.
Bench na tawag din dito. Lagyan mo ng konting flour. Konti lang. Hindi ganyan.
Chef, pagka regular yung pasta, hindi siya magiging parang sandwich.
Hindi. Yan, the only reason why it's a little bit on the sandy side is because we have yung bits of spinach that's included with it. That's a little bit harder to work with, I think, because of that. No?
Hindi nga dyan, yung pag-ibang kulay yung gusto mo.
Red, peanuts, red, black, orange, pink.
Kung gusto mo ng black,
ganon?
squid ink. Squid ink. Nakatry na ba kayo nung yung adobong pusit? Di ba?
Diba? Kaya naman yung ano. Tama na sabi mo. Nilikit kasi.
So when you need, you wanna grab from the top, then bring it down, turn, bring it down. Ganon.
Chef, plain lang yung
Pag dumidikit,
tomorrows namin.
opo. Pag dumidikit siya, you want to put a little bit of flour, not just on your dough, maybe on your hands also, but be very careful because you don't want to put too much flour. Ayaw mo over siya. Okay? Pag may dumidikit na ganito, meron tayong scraper bukas, you get your scraper and you scrape it out of the way. Tulad niyan, no? You don't want that there, di ba? Problema kasi pag masyado maraming flour, dumudulas. Dumudulas siya eh. Don't want. Nahihirapan ka
Chef,
lang.
dun sa parang consistency ng ng dough mo.
Alin to?
Pag napasobrahan ka ng flour, pag nag-mini.
Matigas. Matigas. Pag napasobrahan ka ng dough,
Ay, ganito.
yan. If you keep kneading it, what's going to happen is you're going to release more water. And eventually, lalambot siya.
Eh, ba't parang di lumalambot?
Okay, if you feel it's too dry, pag masyadong tuyo, no? What you can do is you can wet your hands a little bit. Damp, and then knead. Subukan mo.
Basahin ko yung kamay ka.
Kaya di naman, eh. Basahin mo ng konti kamay mo. Konti lang, slight lang. For such a long time. Yung iba pwede na sa 15 minutes. Depende. Depende sa flour. Marami, no? Maraming factors. But if you rest it longer, you're able to give it a little bit more time, no, for the glutens to relax. So what you're doing now is you're working the glutens. Pag mas relax yung glutens, hindi siya naiksi, hindi siya umiiksi. Okay na, lumambot na ng konti. Wala na, serious na kasi naglagay na ng... Pawis ka namin?
Okay, chef. Pagod na.
Pagod na? Saan na? Quit ka na.
Kaya ba? Malit na bagay.
Five minutes. So another 10, probably. Pabalik siya kagad. So you need to rest it. You need to rest it. So at this point, we'll knead it for maybe another 5 minutes. Yun naman difference yun. Better, di ba?
Yes, chef.
Better.
Ininid pa po ba ito?
Okay, 5 minutes. Rest lang natin siya. Few minutes lang. 30 minutes or so. While I